Alright guys, today I am going to be sharing with you a haul of some stuff that Eric and I have recently purchased, as well as some things that we have gotten listed. At the end of the video, I'll show you some things that I've purchased recently for myself, actually on Whatnot. So the first couple of things I'm going to share with you actually came from the antique mall that Eric and I have our booth in. Anytime we go in there to drop stuff off into our booth, we like to also shop around and look around. It is, I'm not just saying this because we're in the mall, but it is a very awesome antique mall. Tons of stuff to look at and lots of great deals, like you will see within the next couple of things that I share with you. I also will have a pinned post down in my comments, a link to our antique booth Facebook page if you don't already follow that. If you're local and like to see, you know, what we're putting in, or you're just, you know, curious what we put into our booth. I mean, you sometimes see the videos, but I don't post pictures or make videos every single time we put stuff in. And then I will also leave a link to the Antique Mall's Facebook page as well. Again, if you are curious and or local to the area. But yes, so the first couple of things, Eric actually picked all of these up. He had stopped the one day. I didn't go in. He was only dropping off like a couple of things and did like a quick scan at some of, you know, our favorite places to look. And he spotted a bunch of fairy lamps. And these ones are old, very old fairy lamps. So he got a great deal on these and I will go through them all. Most all of them are by a company called Clark's, C-L-A-R-K-E-S. So this is what the first one looks like. It's like a pink kind of diamond point there on the top. It's a small guy. I mean, it's small. I think he paid for these smaller ones with the, you know, discount the dealer was doing, $30 a piece on these, which was an insane deal, really. This one here I have on auction, start price $79.99. Same way with this next guy, very much like that pink one, except it is amber. Again, start price on that $79.99, and he paid $30. I think he also paid $30 for this one, even though it is larger. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was $30. And this one here is like a pink satin drape. It's very, very pretty, and the base is marked Clark's. So this one here I have up on auction, start price $99.99, and it does have a bid. All of these have, you know, a lot of watchers. Here's another one like the first couple, so $30 on this guy, and this one's blue. The blue color seems to be the most, I guess, rare, or, you know, the most sought after. So I did start this one at a start price of $99.99. This one is also a blue one, but it's slightly different as far as the shape goes. I did list this one as a start price of $89.99. There was also just a shade, just the lid to one. This one is a red one. Put this up on auction with a start price of $59.99, and it already has a bid as well, and it's just the shade. There was also this one. This one's actually Fenton, and this one is a 3-piece fairy lamp, hand painted. I think he paid, I want to say $40 for this one, or $50. It was either $50 for the one or $50 for the other one, and I'm not entirely sure. I'm sorry, guys. But this is 3-piece, so this top comes off, and then there's this piece in here. But the thing is, this is also reversible, so you can put this way, lay this in here like so, and you have a completely different looking fairy lamp. Like, how cool is that? This one here I have listed as a buy it now for $149.99. I think there's 2 others listed. And there was this one, and I'm thinking he paid $50 for this one. This one kind of threw us off by the look of it. It has such a weird look, but it is a fairy lamp. Here's what the bottom looks like. We're pretty sure this is someone named Thomas Webb, which we have sold stuff by that brand before. But yeah, this is just so incredibly interesting and unique. This one here we have up on auction, start price $240, and again, a lot of watchers. This was a recent auction win. This is an Ellie Smith little, well, it's not little, it's actually pretty big, but it's like a carnival glass pink iridescent turkey, like turkey on a nest or lidded candy bowl, whatever you want to call it. This one here we have listed on auction, start price $69.99, and I'm pretty sure this does have a bid already. These ones are actually quite desirable, the turkeys that look like this. So like whatever color, you know what I mean? They're desirable. This also came from the auction. This is a Mary Poppins doll of Bert. He is all with his original doodads. He's got his hat on, all of his clothes, his gloves, his cane, his pretty blue socks. I mean, everything is there. This came from the auction. I'm pretty sure Eric paid $1 for it. I have him up on auction, start price $49.99. He's actually a desirable one, even more so if he were still in his original box. I did end up picking up that box that had the Foo Dogs in at the yard sale. So it was a set of 2 of these ceramic Foo Dogs, and I do pretty well with selling Foo Dogs. So I was hesitant about picking these up at first just because they were white. So it's like, you know, not something that like draws me in right away. Like, you know, it's kind of boring in my opinion, but I didn't want to let them sit because I knew that Foo Dogs are pretty popular amongst people. These are marked Japan OMC. They both still have their stickers on the bottom. So I listed them as the pair with this little guy that was also in the box. Just sat him in between. This is actually an incense burner. So you put your incense in there and then it comes out these little the fragrant smoke comes out of the slots on the lid. So I put all of them up as the lot, as a buy it now for $129.99. So if I get that for them, I paid $10 for the box. This recently came up at the auction and I just thought it was so pretty. It is a pottery vase. So this side looks like this, and then this side here has these really cool handles. This is Italian. It says Modigliani on the bottom, limited edition, handmade in Italy, and it's also signed by the artist here on the side, which says Lazzaro. When I looked up these ones, like the last vase I saw sold for like $100, so I was like, let's take a chance with it. So put this up on auction, start price $49.99. So we'll see if mine sells for anywhere near that or not. You guys saw me pick this up at a yard sale. This is a hand-painted chicken gourd. This is by someone named Pixie Wolfgang, so it is signed, and it came with 2 little gourd baby chicks. So there are 2 of them there. So the whole little family. I think I paid, I'm going to say $5 for the set. And I have them listed on auction. Start price $19.99. This came from the auction. This is a bleak piece shaped like a heart, but just a little figural piece there. This one here I have listed, buy it now, $19.99. I got this at a yard sale. This is a folk art wooden painted wall hanging of a cat. I did figure out the name on the back. When I picked it up, I was trying to read it and I couldn't figure it out. But the person's name is Wendy Wendy Pressesian. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But her stuff, like, I have seen it sell pretty decently. I paid $5 for it, and I have it listed as a buy it now for $59.99. This is what the back looks like. So it is signed and dated up there, 1989. I recently got this teacup at the church sale that gave me almost a panic attack. But this is a really cool piece. So this is by someone named John Anton, made in England, and it's a fortune-telling teacup and saucer. So it has all of the like zodiac signs around it. This is what the teacup looks like, and then on the inside. So it's to read like your tea leaves or something, very Harry Potter-esque there. I'm not quite sure how you read your tea leaves, but I'm sure there's, you know, directions on how to read. The cup says, "Perchance this cup will show it thee, wouldst thy fortune like to see." So that's really cool. I kind of wanted to keep it and put it in my Halloween decor, but, you know, it hasn't sold yet. So maybe if it doesn't sell by Halloween. I listed it for a buy it now of $35. I recently got this mirror at the auction. It is brass, like a heavy cast brass metal, shaped like a folding fan. This here has a lot of watchers, I have it listed as a buy it now for $55, so I feel like it'll go kind of soon. You can't sit it up. There's no way to sit it up. It's meant to hang. It has two little guys here on the back to hang it up. So when I was looking these up, they were selling pretty decently. So I do think this will go fairly quickly. This was also from the auction. This is a uranium glass, what they call a tilt-a-spoon. Never seen one of these before. I thought it was like a sugar shaker or something like that, which I guess you could use it, you know, for sugar or what have you. But it glows really nicely, and this one's like a desirable uranium glass piece. This here we have listed as a buy it now for $189.99. Buy it now. I'm not sure where this came from. I think this came from kind of like an estate sale we had gone to. This is Indiana Glass Carnival Bowl. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the color on this. This here I have listed as a buy it now for $39.99. If it doesn't go on eBay, I think it would go quickly in the booth. This also came from that same estate sale. This is a Nippon, or Nippon. I like to say Nippon. Kind of like your picture. Very, very pretty. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. And there's what the bottom looks like. It says hand painted. This one here I have listed as a buy it now for $74.99. Eric recently picked up this oyster tin at a yard sale. Oyster tins, I don't know about you guys and where you live, but oyster tins, like if these come up at the auction, they go for so much money. People go ape shit for oyster tins. So got this one, and we have this listed at, oh ouch, we have this one listed on auction, start price $59.99. This little guy came from a thrift store. He is so stinking cute. This is by Nesco, called Homegrown. It's a cauliflower sheep. Like, even his little legs look like the cauliflower stalk. How stinking cute is he? I love him. I have him listed as a buy it now for $22.99. I also have this little vintage cardboard angel. You can use her as a tree topper. She is hollowed out there underneath, or just a little sit around. I like the coloring on her. I think she's really cute. This one here I have as a buy it now for $12.99. So that's pretty much everything for my haul. But I do want to share with you some of the stuff that I got on Whatnot. It had been a while since I really got on Whatnot. I don't sell anymore on Whatnot. But on occasion, I still like to get on and look to see what people are selling, and I found a show that had some really nice Halloween stuff in. So, yeah, I'm gonna show you what I picked up. Oh! Hold on a minute. Okay, actually, before I show the Halloween stuff, because I was in two of their shows at two different times, 2 different days, I should say, and I got a really cool Christmas piece, so let's start with that. The first one I got was this guy here. I just want to give you the price that I paid, if I can. Does it tell me my shipping? It doesn't tell me my shipping cost. Oh well, so it's what the price I paid minus shipping. But this is the Christmas piece I got. How stinking cool is this? So this looks like one of the old German Christmas Santas. It is not old though. It's like a contemporary piece. It's by a company called Twins Feather Trees, which I had never personally heard of. But I could easily, if I wanted to sell this, probably sell it for like $100 something, but I'm not selling it. I desperately want to start collecting the really old like German Christmas Santas and things like that. This type of thing, like if you were to buy an original, would probably be like $1,000 some, give or take. So I just don't really have that kind of money to be spending on Christmas decorations, but my gosh, if I could, I would absolutely love it. I'm trying to convince Eric to like let me buy like one piece to start out, just one old German, you know, Christmas Santa. So maybe sometime I'll be able to. But in the meantime, when I saw this, I was like, even though he's not old, I'm still gonna love him just as much. So he's on this wooden sleigh. I mean, absolutely amazing. He's got his little feather tree in his hand. Here's what the other side looks like. I mean, there's even like a little Putz sheep hanging off the back, and a little like bell-snickle kind of Santa Claus. So I figured I could easily even like maybe pack a little something else in there if I really wanted to. That's why I like picking up like the little tiny miniature Christmas things. So I was so incredibly happy about this, and I won it for a bid of $25. So I was so happy. That's one thing I do love about Whatnot, is you can get some great deals on there. But it kind of sucks for selling because you're selling your stuff for so little. Okay, so the next thing I got, so these will be Halloween. I think all of these pieces are by an artist named D. Faust. So she's kind of under like the umbrella of like Bethany Lau and things like that. Those artists, which I personally love. They're newer, obviously, but I just still really love their style because they have that vintage look, and you know, they're a little more affordable, but even still can be very expensive once, you know, the stuff is retired and things like that. So again, I could easily sell these for more if I wanted to, but I'm probably not. Come Halloween, once I get my stuff out, I may replace some things, like maybe sell something I currently have or that kind of thing, just because I don't have room for all of it. But until that happens, we're just gonna keep everything. So the first thing I got was this cat. Absolutely amazing little cat. He's like a candy container. He's a container. This one is, yeah, well, it says for Bethany Lau, but I'm pretty sure it was designed by D. Faust. So got this one. I paid I paid 42 for this one. 42 for the cat. Then I also won this guy, and he is absolutely adorable. He's like a little clown, and he's got this cat face mask, and he's on this paper hat. And again, it comes off. I actually still have my Whatnot, his little post-it note on here. Pick 2 clown. So this one here, I paid $31 for the clown. I think this is one of my favorites. This one is the pumpkin guy, and he's got this funny little hat. Again, comes off like a candy container. This one here I paid $43 for, which again is still such a good deal for these. This is the last one I got, which is the cat, and she's got a little party hat on, and again, lid comes off. This one here I won for a bid of $35. So I just thought These were all such great prices. Like I said, I could easily, if I wanted to resell these, probably sell them for $100. If not, very close to. So, ooh, and I got a cha-ching. So I think these were all such a good deal, and I'm in love. Shall we? Sold an Avon hairbrush. I don't know if I had, that might have been my last one. Oh, they bought 2, so I think that those were my last 2. My goodness. It's these. I had so many of these. I had one at an auction for like $1 a brush, and I've been selling the crap out of them. And I do think those were my last 2 they purchased. So anyway, that is everything for this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully everything is going well with you guys. You had a good Memorial Day weekend. Yard sales start back up tomorrow, so that's always exciting. Not like I need to go source for more stuff, but it's still fun to do, obviously, because that's like the funnest part, is sourcing. And I am starting finally to go through all of the My Little Ponies that I purchased from the lady I was buying vintage toys from. So oh my gosh, I haven't even made a dent in the ponies. I'm trying to put them all together and find all of their corresponding little accessories and pieces, and oh my gosh, can someone please come help me? I'll pay you to come help me piece together these ponies, because it's driving me absolutely crazy. I mean, a part of me is loving it, playing with them, you know, but at the same time it's also really aggravating me. So there's that. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.